Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Welcome everyone to our pre-trip seminar for February 13th, returning back to JFK on the 22nd, inshallah. Today we will be covering a few topics where we will be introducing you to our religious scholar for this group, our group leader. We will be going over the daily schedule. We will be giving you a brief overview of Nuzuk, and then we will be covering some advice and for the trip and a checklist that you should have in order to prepare for this trip. Uh, just a reminder to everyone, this meeting is recorded, inshallah. If you do need to go back and refer to any of this information, a link will be shared with you in the group, so you can go ahead and rewatch it again. Maybe some of your family members may have not been able to make it today, so they will also be able to rewatch it, inshallah. So proceeding ahead, introduction to our group leader. I would like to invite Imam Abdurrahman Yaki, if he can unmute himself, inshallah, and speak to us. If you can unmute yourself, Imam Abdurrahman.
Okay, Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillah. Wassalatu wassalam ala Rasulillah. Brothers and sisters in Islam, Assalamu alaikum again. It is an honor to be here again. This is my third with Ainul Haramain. And quickly, I don't know, Arun, can I share my 5 minutes before we come back?
Yes, sure.
Okay.
If you would like, you can also get on video as well too, so the community can see you as well too, inshallah.
Okay, video. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Can you see me now?
Yes, we can, Imam.
Okay. Alhamdulillah, we have to sort of start with appreciation, thanking Allah for His blessings. For us here in the United States, we know what happened 9 days ago, where unfortunately and fortunately to sort of the Ummah, things happen where people have died. But I just wanted to say this. Our lives are in the hands of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So any given opportunity, use it. Use it positively, especially on Umrah and Hajj, going to ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for His forgiveness, because none of us is perfect. كل بني آدم خطاء وخير الخطائين التوابون. We all make mistakes, and therefore it is our duty to always come close and closer to Allah. Therefore, this journey that inshallah we'll be living on the 13th, as mentioned, a spiritual journey. But remember, one intention is indeed a must. We have to purify our hearts, knowing that we are pleasing none but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Two, relationship. And since we are actually going in a group, trust and relationship is a must if we will succeed. Last year when we went, of course, including myself, people get to know me more. Because when you travel, especially during stress, people say things, people do things, and later regret for what they did. So remember, we are not just going there to enjoy or vacationing. We are actually going there for this spiritual journey. So we will get to know each other during this time. Well, one, patience is a must. Brothers and sisters, let's be patient. وَبَشِّرِ الصَّابِرِينَ. Give glad tidings for those who are patient. And two, appreciation. Please, let's appreciate one another for the blessings that Allah has blessed us for us to meet. Let's not forget that. Appreciation is surely a must. And since it is an act of worship, please ask question if you do not know. Because Islam encourage and commands us to ask. فَاسْأَلُوا أَهْلَ الذِّكْرِ إِن كُنتُمْ لَا تَعْلَمُونَ. Ask people of knowledge if you do not know. Now, let's respect time. One of the challenges that I've seen during the last two was time. We're going to say, let's meet at 10 o'clock. And some people would come at 10:30 or 11. That is not good. Please. We cannot leave you. And you don't want to be the last person that will join the bus, because then people are not going to be happy with you at all. So please, if you need to have your clock, make sure you do that so that we can all respect the time of each other. Now, when we get to Mecca, although I don't know yet, because we are starting with Medina this time. The previous two we started with Medina. No, we started with Mecca and then came to Medina. Now it was tough during that time. Sometimes even putting your ihram in the plane is not an easy thing at all. But this time we're going to start with Medina. So we would have the opportunity to actually put our ihram in a very calm manner. And please eat and drink in moderation. Because when you drink too much water, especially when we go into some of the tours, you don't want to be, please, can we stop? I would like to use the restroom. Yes, there's nothing wrong with that. But please, moderation in everything. That is what Islam encourages us to do. Please spend most of your time either at Masjid al-Rasul or Masjid al-Nabi or Masjid al-Haram, because that's why we are going. Spend most of your time. Don't sleep too much. Yes, get time to sleep 2 hours, 3 hours, and then get back to Haram and ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for that which you hope to get and that which you are really careful not for it to attack you or sort of happen to you. Spend your time in Mecca, in the masjid, or actually Masjid al-Rasul. Please, right now, so I'm speaking to you, my luggage is ready. Make sure your passport and your documents are actually ready. And your hand luggage, be careful. The last time when we went, on our way back, I had a small scissors, and it was taken away from me. I love it so much, but it was taken away from me. So make sure your hand luggage, that which is supposed to be there. There may be things that they may not allow you, especially tools that are very, very sharp. And also, your medication should not be in your big luggage. Your medication should be with you in your hand luggage. This is very, very important. And when sick, I think we would see Brother Harun may help us with that. The last time we went, one of us was sick. So we have to struggle. Khadija ought to take, go in here and there. And also mistakes surely will happen, but learn. Okay? Never ever say that, oh, because I forgot. I should have performed ablution. I should have performed ritual bath. I forgot. So Allah is not going to accept. That's not how Allah operates. Okay? Allah is Ghafur Rahim, most merciful, and Allah is forgiving. And for those of us who actually are going to leave from Albany tomorrow, I would have, because Harun already warned me, because we Imams love to talk. Harun said, Imam, I would like to make it very short and precise. So tomorrow we'll be having a lecture or Zoom lecture on the spiritual aspect, because Ihram is very, very important. Meaning men will put 2 pieces of cloth And before that, we need to have ritual bath. Women do not have to go through that. Socks, women can wear it, but men cannot, and other things. And also circumambulating the Kaaba. Inshallah, we'll be speaking tomorrow about it. And then Safa and Marwa. Then after that, how to actually perform the halq, or taking part of your hair during that time. So tomorrow we would, because Arun said, well, Imam would like to make it very, very short and precise so that we can move to. So brothers and sisters in Islam, I'm honored to be part of you, and we will do our best. We are not angels. We are human. We will do our best to make this a memorable occasion. But remember, mistakes. We are all human. We make mistakes. Let's learn to forgive one another. But if you have any question, please feel free. Inshallah, we will share my phone number with people. Whoever has something to ask, definitely can ask, and we will do our best to answer you, inshallah. I think because of what Brother Harun has said, and Brother Harun, brother, let me tell you who this brother is. And La nuzakki ala Allahi ahada. We are not praising anyone beyond what Allah has. Very humble brother, very patient. Surely, but sometimes we go there, we may not get Harun as we want. So do not keep complaining. Where is Harun? Where is Harun? I've seen a lot of my people complaining, where is Harun? We will do our best, but Harun will try as much as possible to be part of us. We are going to spend few days in Medina, then few days in Mecca, and then we are surely back. We pray and ask Allah to forgive us, because that is the intent, asking Allah for his forgiveness, doing it right. But if we make mistake, Allah is oft forgiving. Okay, Brother Harun, I think let me stop here in case there is anything we can.
Jazakallah khair. I think you pretty much covered the whole seminar. I don't know if you need to continue or not. Jazakallah khair. He is right about that. Unfortunately, because the work of Hajj has changed a lot. And because of that, the availability is sometimes they randomly just give me a call when I'm in Saudi and I need to run to Makkah to go attend meetings in Makkah. So I do want to apologize in advance for my availability in case I'm not able to be there for all the activities. But inshallah, there are some very important points that Imam has mentioned. And out of all of them, I think the most important one is time. It's not just about showing up on time, it's about respecting each other's time. And inshallah, I hope we are all able to depart from all of our locations in time, and we're able to do all the activities on time, inshallah, and get back home safely. And without any further ado, inshallah, I do want to start covering our daily schedule. So on the 13th of February, we will be meeting at JFK Airport, Terminal 1, Counter B. This is one of the counters which comes early on. So as soon as you enter the terminal, it's the second one basically. So you don't need to be confused, inshallah. And one of our team members will be there to greet you. The first thing we want to do is make sure all your luggages are tagged with a Ainul Harmain tag, all your luggages and your hand carry. This is just so in case things get misplaced somewhere, or maybe the airline loses your luggage, it's easier for us to go and recover those luggages and find them with our tag on it, rather than actually looking for it with the airline luggage tag that they actually put. So it's something very small, and it's easy for you to find your stuff as well too, inshallah. So that will take a quick minute to get that done, and then you can proceed to the check-in counters, check in your luggages, inshallah, and then you come back to us and we will give you a Ainul Harmain bag and a document pouch, so you can use that during your journey. And then from there you can say your final goodbyes to your loved ones that are there at the airport. If they're traveling with you, inshallah, you go ahead, you go with them, and you head towards security, clear security, and the boarding will start approximately 10 a.m. and your flight will be taking off, inshallah, at 11 a.m., which is a flight from JFK to Riyadh. You will be catching 5 prayers on the flight: Zohar, Asr, Maghrib, Isha, and Fajr before landing in Riyadh airport. Do remember we are traveling, so you do shorten your prayers for Zohar, Asr, and Isha. So rather than praying the 4, you pray the 2. And there is limited space, and you're talking about a flight of 250 plus people that are all looking to pray. So make sure you are quick with your prayer so the next set of people can pray. Only 6 to 8 people pray at one time. So do be considerate to others while you're praying on the flight, and any zikr you want to do, please go do it on your seat so the next set of people can go and pray, inshallah. On February 14th, we will be arriving at Riyadh Airport. We will go ahead and proceed directly through to immigration. We will clear our immigration and proceed and make our way to the domestic flight. The luggage will be collected in Medina Airport. You do not collect your luggage and recheck it in at Riyadh Airport. You just go ahead and proceed to your next flight. Boarding will start approximately 11:55, and the flight timing is 12:55 from Riyadh to Medina. We will be arriving in Medina, inshallah, at 2:35 p.m. It takes approximately about an hour or so to actually get the group together, get your luggages, and actually depart from the airport. And inshallah, when we reach to the hotel, we will settle in everyone, and you will have some time to go for your prayers and for the remaining day, and meet after Isha for our walking tour of Masjid Nabawi, where we will be showing you which gates do the men go in from, which gates do the women go in from to do their prayers in Masjid Nabawi. And then we will also cover a few locations around Haram, and we will be covering where do the men enter in for the Salam, where do you enter in for the Roda, Riyazul Jannah. So a few of these things we will be covering, inshallah, so you are prepared for the remaining days in Medina, inshallah. On the 15th, inshallah, there will be a lecture after Isha by Imam Abdurrahman Yaki. So, inshallah, if you are able to attend, please attend this lecture. On the 16th, inshallah, we will be doing our historical tour. So go for Fajr prayer. Once you come back, do your breakfast. You will have about an hour to eat. And then we will meet in the lobby, inshallah. And then we will go for our historical tours, which will be covering sites of Quba, Qiblatain, Sabah Masajid, and Uhud. And inshallah, we will be returning back before Zuhr prayer. On the 17th night, again after Isha, there will be another lecture by Imam Abdurrahman Yaki on Umrah, inshallah. So do bear that in mind. Tomorrow's lecture, we will be sharing the link as well too, so you can prepare for the journey, and then you will have that as a reminder again to prepare for your Umrah, inshallah, a night before we leave to Makkah. On the 18th, we depart from Makkah, so you will be leaving your luggages outside your room for the bellboys to pick up at 8 a.m. And we will be giving you these instructions over and over again. I don't need anyone to take notes right now. In fact, I will also be sharing these slides as well too in the group, and we will be giving you daily reminders for all the activities. At 10:30 a.m., inshallah, we will be meeting in the lobby, ready to depart for Makkah. Please have your ihram on, take a shower, do whatever you need to do, wear your ihram. And for the women, it's your regular clothes. So whatever you're planning to do your umrah in, perform your final room checks before coming down to the lobby. This is very important. Check the safe if you had placed anything in the safe. And then inshallah, we will be departing. We do make 2 stops in the route to Makkah. The first stop will be at Miqat, where we stop to pray our 2 rakats and make our intention for Umrah. The second stop will be to pray Zuhr and Asr and to eat some food over there, inshallah. So they do have a whole bunch of options over there. And inshallah, we'll try to make this stop as short as possible so we can get to Makkah earlier. Once we arrive in Makkah, the first thing we will do is have everyone checked into the hotel. And then after that, we will give you some time to actually rest a little bit. And then approximately at 10 p.m., we will be performing the Umrah with the group, inshallah. And if you have done Umrah before and you decide to leave for your Umrah as soon as you arrive, that is completely up to you, inshallah. But we will be having a Umrah with the group as well too, inshallah, at 10 p.m. And then on the 19th, catch all your prayers in Haram. This is also a very important day to take some rest. And if you are feeling well, then go ahead and schedule out a second Umrah for yourself so you can perform another Umrah on the 19th of February. On the 20th, inshallah, catch your Fajr prayer, catch your Zohar prayer. Right after Zohar prayer, we will have our historical tours. We used to do it in the morning, but unfortunately, the places have become so crowded that we have started taking our groups after Zohar prayer. And we get back to the hotel approximately around 5 p.m. before Maghrib prayer. So we are able to catch our Maghrib prayer within the boundaries of Haram. Some of the sites we visit during the historical tours are all the Hajj sites, Mina, Arfat, Muzdalfa. We also pass by Jabal Nur, Jabal Sor, Jannatul Mala, and a few other massages that we pass by. And the Hajj sites are very detailed. There's many more things that we actually show you inside the Hajj sites. So inshallah, we are hoping that everyone is able to join. And then again, this is another opportunity for you to go and perform another Umrah if you are feeling well. And I keep mentioning if you are feeling well because of the weather change and everything, you don't know how you're going to be feeling. Don't push yourself where you're not even able to make it for your prayers once, like you go and perform a Umrah every single day. And on the second day, you are basically done. Pace yourself and make sure you have enough energy before you go and do another Umrah, inshallah. Sorry. And then on the 21st, inshallah, at 9:30 a.m., you will be leaving your luggages outside the room to be picked up by the bellboys. You will go ahead and catch your Jummah, go to the rooms, do your final room checks, meet in the lobby, ready to depart for Taif. We are trying to leave around 2:30. And inshallah, if there are any delays, we will let you know in the group. But because Friday, there are usually delays. So we want to make sure, everyone understands this. And inshallah, as soon as we leave, we will head to Taif. We will have a Taif tour. And then from there, we will inshallah head to Taif airport for our check-in. I do want to clarify this. We are going to arrive approximately 3 hours before the flight. But inshallah, we are there with you. We want to make sure everything goes smoothly. These are all approximate times. And it depends heavily on the group showing up on time everywhere as well too. So inshallah at 9:30 p.m. you have your flight taking off from Taif to Riyadh, which will arrive around 11:05 p.m. And then once you arrive at Terminal 5, you can go ahead and proceed to Terminal 4. There is a shuttle to take you to Terminal 4. You're not getting your boarding passes in Taif. You will get it in Riyadh Airport. But your luggages will go all the way through to the final destination at JFK Airport. So you do collect your luggage at JFK Airport. At 12:30 a.m. approximately, everyone should have their boarding passes. They go ahead, proceed to exit immigration and security checkpoint. Give yourself some additional time. So try to go in as soon as you have your boarding pass through the security and exit immigration, so you can go ahead and arrive at the gate. There is a additional security point. It does not take as long in Riyadh Airport, but you do want to give yourself at least some time. And then at 2:50 a.m. you have your flight taking off from Riyadh to JFK, SV23. It will be arriving, inshallah, at 9 a.m. in the morning at JFK Airport, Terminal 1. So you do arrive on the 22nd at JFK. Zamzam does come at the end. It does take some time usually. And for pickup, advise your friends and family to actually pick you up around the 10:30 a.m. mark. If someone is coming in and standing and security moves them, it does take from 20 minutes to 40 minutes to get back to Terminal 1 once they kick you out. So I do want to let everyone know that because there is heavy construction going on. They are building a new Terminal 1 right now. So because of that, a lot of the routes are closed. So give yourself plenty of time when you're arriving, and also give yourself, give your family and friends, keep them posted, do not arrive before 10:30 a.m. This is the usual time when most passengers have their luggages and they start to exit. And with customs and border protection, so with immigration, if they ask you if you want to claim something, let them know you have some water. And if you're carrying any dates, also let them know that you have dates as well. I'm going to briefly cover Nuzuk now, inshallah. There are some technology needs that you should prepare yourself with. Number one, you need a smart device, which is basically a cell phone. Everyone uses a smart cell phone these days, whether it's an iPhone or Android. You do need a data connection. Individual devices needed for each person, including children. They don't have a companion account in Nuzuk. So I do want to clarify that to everyone. And if you have limited devices, do keep in mind that you can separate the males and females, so they don't go on the same roda timing as the males don't go at the same timing as the females. So the females can maybe use all the devices first if you're going with a large family, and then the males can use it at once. You will need to log in and log back out. So you will need the one-time password that you receive in your email. So make sure you have access to that email as well. For the permit timings, please avoid tour timings, which we have on Friday, on February 16th. Avoid the tour timing. So this is after 6 a.m. So basically from Fajr till noon, till Zohar time, please avoid those timings for the permits, for the Roda. And you can take your permits between February 14th, 6 p.m. all the way till February 18th, 9 a.m. Please don't try to push it where our departure schedule gets delayed. Try to get the permits done between the 15th and the 17th, so there is no delays on the morning of the 18th if you're planning to push it for the last moment. For Umrah, take out for February 18th on 2200 hour time slot. For the permit rules, Roda permit, you must wait 365 days before you take out an additional permit. For Umrah permits, you can take out one as soon as one expires. And 99% of the times, they actually don't check the permit at all. So you don't need to worry too much about the Umrah permit, but it's always a good idea to take it out just in case there's too much rush in Haram. And they sometimes only let in people with permits, but this happens once in a blue moon. I have not seen it happen for a very long time unless it's Ramadan. For the Roda permits, they do open on Friday. You may be seeing the standby permits right now. You can actually start taking out those as well too. But we will have two opportunities to take out our permits. One was this morning. So if you took it out, Alhamdulillah, our team was reaching out to everyone. Next Friday, you will also have another opportunity to take out the permits, inshallah. Also, one last thing I wanted to mention about the Roda permits, they do have this new thing called the instant track, where you can take out the system refreshes every 20 minutes. And it doesn't matter if you went to the Roda yesterday, today, you can go ahead and take it out. So please do take advantage of that. And I hope everyone is able to visit the Roda, Riyaz Jannah, multiple times during this trip, inshallah. So the next piece of information we will be covering is advice for the trip and checklist. For your travel documents and communications, please make sure you have your passport or any other travel documents that you need, which can be a green card. Maybe you don't have a US passport, so make sure you have your green card. The vaccine requirement is gone now. They just had a circular yesterday. But if you have it, you don't know how these people, they may change the rules all of a sudden. So make sure you have your vaccine record as well too. Keep a printed copy of your visa and a digital copy just in case you misplace your printed copy. You still have a digital copy available on your phone. If your family members have not joined the WhatsApp group, or if you yourself have not joined the WhatsApp group, please do so. We will be giving all of our notification. If any of the timings change, if there's a schedule change or anything like that, we will be posting it in the WhatsApp group, inshallah. For your health, please carry your daily medication, whatever you may be taking, for the entire duration of the trip. Also carry a light jacket because this time of the year, Medina does tend to be a bit cool. And if it rains in Makkah too, it also gets cold as well too. So please be prepared with a light jacket. And plus, you may also need your jacket when you arrive back in JFK anyway. So just carry something so you make it easier for yourself on the trip and for your return journey back as well. Also, we also recommend carrying some Tylenol and some cough drops just in case you're not feeling well. You have those two things available with you, inshallah. Please start communicating with your bank to find out whether your credit cards have any foreign transaction fees if you're planning to use credit cards in Saudi. This is very important. They do accept Visa and MasterCard in most places. Amex, I have not seen it accepted in majority of the places. We do recommend either Visa or MasterCard with no foreign transaction fees. So make sure to find out, call your bank and just ask them whether your credit card has any foreign transaction fees on it. Also, call your cell phone carrier to find out about international roaming charges. A low speed internet connection is enough for Nuzuk and it's enough for your WhatsApp calls. You are not allowed to do WhatsApp calls if you're connected to any data in Saudi, whether it be your hotel Wi-Fi, whether you get a SIM card. WhatsApp calling does not work in Saudi. It's not allowed over there. So as long as you're on roaming data from the US, you should be fine, inshallah. If you plan on getting a local Saudi SIM card, just make sure your phone is unlocked, because if your phone is locked, that SIM card will not work. Also, a lot of people, they use phones that can only take eSIMs. Not all locations will give you a eSIM. You have to go to one of their main branches in order to get an eSIM. For the best money exchange rates, keep cash with you, of course. Not all places accept cards. Carry new $100 bills, something like a clean bill with no markings on it, no writings on it, no rips on it. That's where you will get the best possible rate. And you will not get a good rate in the US. They will usually give you like 3.5, 3.4 for exchanging the money in the US. But if you exchange it in Saudi, you will get anywhere from 3.7 to 3.75, somewhere in between that range. And you will get that in Saudi. It doesn't matter whether you exchange it from the airport or from a money exchange, you will still get a better rate in Saudi than you will get in the US. Going over the luggage policy, you are allowed two-piece luggages for check-in, 50 pounds or up to 35 kg. For your hand carry, you are allowed 15 pounds or up to 7 kg, and one personal item, which can be a book bag or a purse. For your return flight, you're allowed the same allowance plus a Zamzam, which is a separate piece which gets checked in. And they only allow prepackaged Zamzam that is available at the airport, inshallah. So we will be arranging that. So don't worry about that, inshallah. That will be something that will be arranged from our team side. This is some personal recommendations that we have from our side, from our team. Carry a refillable water bottle so you can utilize it for Zamzam. Each time you go to Masjid Nawawi, each time you go to Haram in Makkah, you are able to fill up the water bottle with Zamzam and use that during the entire trip. So the Zamzam you bring back, you have an easier time distributing it, inshallah, to your friends and family. Also, pack enough clothes for the entire duration of the trip, because laundry and dry cleaning is very expensive in Saudi. And like I mentioned, not all places accept credit cards. Please do carry some cash with you, inshallah. This is some of the expenses you should be expecting. The breakfast is included throughout your journey. So if most people skip out lunch as well too. So for each meal you're having per person, you're looking at anywhere between $10 and $20 for like a decent meal. You can get things for much cheaper than that as well too, but look to expect to spend around this amount. And usually after breakfast, most people are not doing lunch. They usually jump straight to dinner. Also, if you're planning to visit Masjid Quba, so each additional visit will end up costing you for taxi around $15 to $30 round trip. I do recommend to make some friends, so you can go with a couple of people and split the expense. Same thing for Masjid Aisha. The approximate expenses are anywhere from $15 to $30 round trip. There are some one-time expected expenses, which are for your ihram. They will range you anywhere from $15 to $30. We are going to Medina first. Purchase your ihram in Medina. It is much better price than getting it from the US. If you're planning to get dates for really high quality dates, it can go even upwards of $50 or even higher. So your dates will range from like normal dates will start around like the $7 range. And if you're looking for like a really high quality ajwa, they can go upwards of $50 plus, depending on what you're looking for. If you're planning to get some dates, inshallah, keep a budget accordingly. And these are per kg prices. The gifts, they can be anywhere from a souvenir to a couple of reals to like $1,000 real jewelry. So this is up to you what you keep your budget for getting gifts for friends and family. That is all that we have for today for you, inshallah. We will be sharing the information for the religious seminar that is happening with Imam Abdurrahman Yaki tomorrow on Zoom. I will go ahead and get that information and share it in the group, inshallah. Other than that, if you have any questions, please reach out to our team. I do want to apologize for cutting this short, and we are having a lot of Hajj seminars that are going on every single day. The Hajj packages will go to sale on this Sunday. So inshallah, hopefully once that we go through on Sunday, I will be available from Monday, inshallah. I will try to host a separate Q&A session to assist you with any of the questions you have. Once again, Jazakallah khair for joining us, and we are looking forward to taking care of you this trip, inshallah, and see everyone at JFK Airport, inshallah, on the 13th. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.